when we continue to look at this borough, 2.5 million. Now the Brooklyn Boro Presidents, we're looking at a borough that lost 6,587 jobs. We're looking at a borough where the police in many black communities and Latino communities are out of control. That's right. We're looking at a borough where we're trying to save affordable housing. Everybody needs an affordable house, and affordable to who? When we talk about affordable housing, we want the congressional level to bring down the AMI, the area medium income. If the area medium income in the South Bronx and in parts of Brooklyn is $19,000, $23,000, then don't try to tell us we can only get affordable home if we're making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. That's gentrification, that's racism and policies. And by the way, those of you who say I talk race too much, you ain't heard enough yet. We want to make sure that we send the message to Magic Johnson that if you think you had an easy time with the present occupant in Borough Hall, when I get in there, Magic, you better bring something different than buying the Clock building, the Williamsburg building, and telling us that's only for luxury housing. We need to stop that kind of stuff in Brooklyn, because Brooklyn should be for everybody, not just the rich. We're saying to developers, don't come in Brooklyn and utilize eminent domain. Eminent domain displaces businesses and people from their home, and they have to get cooperation from the leadership in this city to do it. We are not going to allow developers to abuse the use of eminent domain so they can maximize profit over people. Those days are over. What about health? That's the #1 issue in Brooklyn. We have a disparity of health care services in our community. The primary care taker in the black community, in the Latino community, is the emergency room. Other people have doctors. We got to go to the emergency room. We need to do something about that so that we have health care insurance for everybody. We should make sure that in our lifetime that we should have a government that has a single payer health care system and universal for everybody. When we continue to look at this borough, 2.5 million people, 60% of those people are black and Latino. They said, Charles, you gotta be a borough president for all the people. You know what's interesting? They only say that to black people. Mayor Bloomberg was not the mayor for all the people. He took care of some people. Rich people, rich developers. No white elected official has been a leader for all the people. Because if the mayor was the mayor for all the people, Governor Spitzer, the governor for all the people, with a $59 billion budget and a $112 billion state budget, we wouldn't have 42% poverty in the South Bronx, 30% poverty in Harlem, 30% poverty in central Brooklyn. So if you want people to be representatives for all the people, start with the governor and the mayor and the occupant of this place. We're going to win because the people of Brooklyn are ready for qualitative, effective leadership. Some people say I just talk about race. I just attack the police. Why don't you come to East New York and look at Sonny Carson Park, formerly known as Linden Park, $3.6 million. It is the #1 park in the city because of Charles Barron and Paul Washington. Why don't you come to East New York and look at over 1 2,300 affordable apartments is coming to Brooklyn homes with Johnny Ray Youngblood and myself working on Gateway Estates.
That's right, brother.
Come on to Brooklyn and look at a councilman. When they had 50% black male unemployment, I went to the mayor, to the speaker, got $40 million, and 2,300 jobs have been acquired since then. Now, for the first time in the history of this city, CUNY students, CUNY schools have a 5-year, $604 million capital plan because of Charles Barron. So we are going to build this movement. We're going to win a borough hall, and when we get here, there's going to be some major changes in this city.
Tell us about it.
And we're going to make sure that everybody's a part of that change. This is going to be a good change for the entire borough. And I end with this. Obama may be the first black president, but if for any reason he doesn't make it, I'll handle it. Black president of Brooklyn. So we just might have 2 black presidents for the first time. I hope my brother makes it, but if he doesn't, I got his back.